10,000 up.
I won't hit on that one. You know, I'm playing what I think is one of the greatest records ever made, Don Henley, Boys of Summer. Mm-hmm. Because isn't the world just a better place when baseball is going? Like I'm already excited about watching the Dodgers tonight.
It's so different than just having a good team, right? Because the Dodgers have been good for, what, a decade now?
Yes.
They have not just the best player in baseball, they have the biggest celebrity in baseball.
Yes, they do.
And you can tell by the fact that he ran up Mookie's back yesterday in the first inning.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's fired up to be here. He's fired up to
yes,
kind
he
of
is.
be a part of this. So it is very, very different, even though they're still expected to win the World Series and everything. I'm 100% with you. I cannot wait. I watch him every night just about anyway, but this is going to be different because you get to see that dude every single night.
And that top three in the lineup.
The threesome. You like that, don't you?
I think that's okay. Bergman, the threesome is good.
I love it. I think it's a great name for them.
Brian, you're in on it?
I'm in on it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Slee didn't like it.
Slee is like,
does that surprise you?
Yeah.
Does that surprise you at
Slee,
all?
very reserved when it comes to the use of the term threesome.
We don't talk about threesomes on this show.
Yeah.
Three guys won MVPs.
Yeah,
Three guys got a bunch of hits yesterday.
Threesome.
They scored 5 runs yesterday.
I know.
The threesome had 4 walks yesterday. The threesome had 5 hits.
They were 5 for 8.
5 for 8.
5 for
2
8.
2 dingers. 4 RBIs.
Not bad.
Pretty good day.
Not bad. We were saying yesterday, Freddie Freeman's going to wind up with 140 RBIs.
He might.
I mean, he is going to have guys on base all the time.
There's going to be somebody that is not one of the threesome that is going to have, like, you're going to look at their numbers and be, wait, what? Teoscar Hernandez has 122 RBIs.
Teoscar Hernandez is going to have a really good year.
There's going to be a weird guy who's down in the lineup because they're going to pitch around Betts. They're going to pitch around Ohtani and Freeman to the best of their ability.
Sure.
And whatever Will Smith and Max Muncy don't clean up, Teoscar, Outman, Hayward, they're going to put together some whack numbers that aren't going to make any sense until you see the top of that order.
Yeah. The bottom third, we'll see what Gavin Lux does.
Wally's here.
You think Wally's here?
Tick, 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 tick. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I do.
When you say Wally's here, you think he'll be traded?
I don't know if it's traded. I don't know if it's not played as much. I don't know if just, they move him to the outfield because that's where he's better suited defensively. Ultimately, I don't know, but he's got a hit. And
he's got a hit.
He's not a huge production guy. He gets hits, but he doesn't have a lot of extra base hits. So we'll see. Now maybe they're scoring 8 runs a night and it doesn't matter at all, and he's catching the ground balls over there. But I'd be surprised if by the time we get to the end of the line, if he's a regular part of what they're doing day in and day out.
That's interesting because you want Lux in the outfield. The only thing I know about Lux in the outfield is when they had the drawing of him hitting the wall.
Yeah, but
that's right.
But okay, you're right, and that's funny. He'd played like 4 games in the outfield at that point in his life.
Yeah.
He's played his entire life in the infield, and he still stinks at that.
Yeah. No, I'm
more optimistic about his outfield play.
I think he is starting and will finish the season at second base.
Do you really?
I do. And I think he's going to bat about 260, 16 homers, 60 RBIs.
The guy that's going to finish the season at second base is Mookie Betts.
I agree.
You think so?
Yes.
He had the error yesterday at short.
Yeah, well, that's why I think he's going to end up at second base.
And then Miguel Rojas is at short, or they trade for Willie Adames from Milwaukee or something like that?
Somebody else. Either of those things, but I don't think that – and the only way I think that Mookie stays there is if his offense is so otherworldly and they're just not losing very often that they just decide to smash people into a million pieces and they don't care if they make some errors.
Sure.
But if they're playing normal baseball-ish, you can't have somebody that knows things said this to me. A friend of mine who played in the major leagues for a very long time, and he has not authorized me to say this publicly, but I'll just do it anonymously.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a good team with a bad shortstop?
Fair question.
And the answer is no.
No, you need that defense up the middle.
You've never seen a really good team with a bad shortstop.
And I heard you say this yesterday, but this is normally the time of a guy's career, he's 31, where middle infielder moves to outfield as opposed to the vice versa.
Well, he's a freak athlete. Like he's one in a million, right? That he can do what he can do. But I don't know if you can be a 10-year major league outfielder and go to the infield, especially shortstop, and have that be the second half of your career. That seems unlikely to me, and especially at short.
So